Hi everyone, this is Jessica Canty. I'm your life and career strategist. I wanted to hop on really quickly and give you some business etiquette tips. If you're like me, your life moves fast paced, and often meetings are conference calls or online meetings. And so I wanted to give you some tips and tricks to make sure that you present yourself as the ultimate professional when you're interacting with them. One of the unique things for conference calls or for video calls is that sometimes you don't get the nuances of human behavior that you would get if it was a face-to-face meeting. You don't know if someone is getting ready to speak or if they haven't completed their thought because you can't see their face or their body language. And so I wanted to give you this tip. The very first tip is to make sure that you are on time for those conference calls and for those video meetings. And what does on time mean? That means 30 minutes prior to that meeting, you want to check your connection, your phone connection, your internet connection, because as we know, Wi-Fi can be unpredictable and sometimes cell phone service can be unpredictable. So you want to check it at the 30-minute mark and at the 15-minute mark, and you want to be logged in by at least 5 minutes prior to the meeting. You want to treat the meeting as if it's a face-to-face meeting. So be fully prepared and fully present. Make sure you have, if you're like me, I'm a note taker. I always have my pen and paper prepared. You don't want to treat it as if I'm going to be taking part in this meeting as I'm in the grocery store or as I'm getting my hair cut. You want to be an active part of this meeting because you can tell when they have those awkward pauses when someone's asking you a question and you have to unmute to show that you are participating. So you really want to make sure that you treat it like a face-to-face meeting. That is, so we've discussed be on time, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes. Treat it as if it's a face-to-face meeting. Be fully present and prepared. And then you always want to make sure that you're not a distraction to what's being discussed or the flow of the conversation. So if for some reason you didn't make the 30, 15, 5-minute mark, you want to make sure that when you join the conversation, that if it's already started, you want to mute your phone. You want to make sure that you don't introduce yourself unless you're asked who's on the call, and then you introduce yourself. Okay, so that's 3 tips that you can do. 1, you want to treat it as if it's a regular meeting, that be on time. That's 30, 15, and 5. Be fully present and prepared. And the 3rd is not to be a distraction. Make sure you mute the phone. No one wants to hear you fussing with your husband or fussing with your wife or telling the kids to pick up their toys out of the floor. That's truly a distraction to the flow of the conversation. Now, these are 3 tips that are going to get you prepared. It's going to always show you as a professional. I'll talk to you all soon. Have a great day.